the Honourable Minister of Transport, Works and Transport, the Honourable Minister of Trade and Industry and Cooperatives in absentia, the High Commissioner, British High Commissioner to Uganda, the PSST, Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, the Board Chair, Uganda Airlines, the Deputy DG, Uganda Civil Aviation Authority, all friends and press in the room. I'm pleased to welcome you all as we flag off to celebrate this historic moment, our inaugural Uganda Airlines flight to London, Gatwick. The launch is more than just a route. It marks a pivotal milestone in Uganda Airlines' journey. With today's departure, we officially transition from our establishment phase to a new chapter of long-term growth and expansion. We are proud to be the first carrier to operate the Airbus A330-800 Neo into London Gatwick. And even prouder that this flight symbolizes our commitment to sustainable aviation. On our return leg, as mandated by IATA, we will operate with a blend of sustainable aviation fuel and conventional Jet A1 fuel, taking a meaningful step towards the industry's net zero goals. This achievement has been years in the making, meticulously planned, often challenged, but never abandoned. Today, we celebrate the successful culmination of those efforts. At approximately 6,464 kilometers, or 3,360 nautical miles, as we say in aviation, London is now just the longest route on our network. The average flight time will be around 9 hours and 30 minutes, as teasing Adedayo that we will have a tailwind that will make it 8 hours. Though current routings are slightly longer, we hope for a more optimal tracks in the near future. For the summer schedule until October 2025, when we start our winter schedule, our flights from Entebbe to London Gatwick will operate as follows. Sunday, 9:25 a.m., so we intend to leave on time today, arriving at 4:55 p.m. in London Gatwick. We'll also fly on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Fridays. These 3 flights will be slightly after midnight. The schedules have been carefully designed to support seamless onward connections to Europe and North America. The return leg aligns with our expanding African network, allowing travelers to connect conveniently to cities across East, Central, and West Africa. London has become our 17th destination and 13th country that Uganda Airlines serves. This route strategically links Uganda with key businesses, tourism, and diaspora markets in Western Europe and beyond. Our national development ambitions, as outlined in the Uganda's Vision 2040, recognize aviation as a catalyst for economic transformation and market access. According to the Uganda Bureau of Statistics, the UK is Uganda's largest European source market for tourism, accounting for 27% of all arrivals from Europe in 2024. This route will directly support growth in tourism, trade, and investment. Moreover, the new service enhances our competitiveness in the global aviation market. Its success will contribute significantly to revenue generation, network optimization, and long-term sustainability. With 14 African destinations already in place, we are well positioned to feed and defeat our long-haul flights on our Airbus like this one, and we plan to add more intra-Africa routes to support that strategy and to make Africa more accessible. Ladies and gentlemen, achievements like this are never made alone. I wish to extend my sincere appreciation to all the institutions and individuals who have made today possible. Our special thanks go to our shareholders, represented here by our Minister, General Katumba, and also represented by the PSST, Mr. Ramadhan Gobi, the British High Commissioner. The British High Commission in Uganda has been very helpful. We're grateful. The Ugandans would like to thank the Uganda Civil Aviation Authority. We actually had a team that was headed by Olive. We're grateful, Olive. Thank you very much. And the UK Civil Aviation, Lisa, was absolutely helpful. And we thank everybody for their support and cooperation. I also wish to extend my gratitude to the board and my colleagues at Uganda Airlines who have tirelessly worked towards the fruition of this route, and to those who have made it known to the world that the crane is coming to London. Finally, as we take to the skies on this new route, I invite you to choose Uganda Airlines for your future travel between Uganda and United Kingdom. With these remarks, it is my singular honor to invite the board chairperson of Uganda Airlines to address us for God and my country.
The British High Commissioner to Uganda, the PSST, Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, the Deputy Director General, Civil Aviation Authority, the Chief Executive Officer, Uganda Airlines, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, government officials, partners, members of the press, and valued passengers, a very, very warm welcome to this historic occasion. Today marks some monumental milestones for Uganda Airlines as we launch our inaugural flight to London, Gatwick, reconnecting Uganda to the United Kingdom and Europe with pride and excellence. Launching the London Gatwick route is a strategic step in Uganda Airlines' vision to become a leading carrier in the region, enhancing trade, tourism, and diplomatic ties between Uganda and the UK. This route will serve Ugandan diaspora and also open doors for business travelers, tourists, and investors, fostering economic growth for our nation. We do extend our deepest gratitude to His Excellency, the President of Uganda, our shareholders, and the Government of Uganda for their unwavering support in revitalizing our national carrier. We also deeply thank the Uganda Civil Aviation Authority, our dedicated Uganda Airlines teams, partners, and all stakeholders who have worked tirelessly for this route to happen. This is just the beginning. Uganda Airlines will continue expanding its network, connecting Africa to the world, and positioning Uganda as a key aviation hub. We look forward to launching more routes, creating jobs, and contributing to Uganda's socio-economic transformation. We warmly, heartily celebrate this achievement. We are undeterred by fear, but look forward to the future of boundless opportunities. To our passengers, thank you for choosing Uganda Airlines. And to those on the inaugural flight, I wish you a wonderful journey to London for God and my country.
The Commissioner to Uganda, the PSST, Minister of Finance, Planning and Economic Regulation, the Board Chair, Uganda Airlines, the representative of the PS Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Sentongo, the CEO of Uganda Airlines, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am greatly honored, and on behalf of Uganda Civil Aviation Authority, to be part of this landmark occasion as we celebrate Uganda Airlines inaugural flight to London. We know that the people of United Kingdom and Uganda have a long time enjoyed cordial and mutual beneficial relationships, which are certainly going to be enhanced by the direct connection. And I'm sure you all know that this journey has been long. It has been over 3 years of negotiating, discussing between the UK team and Uganda Airlines and Civil Aviation Authority. Our statistics here indicate that UK has, over the last 10 years, been among the top 5 final destinations for passengers departing Uganda. Direct flights will therefore cover a big gap and subsequently contribute to the growing passenger traffic in and out of Entebbe International Airport, which ultimately translates into revenue and boosting the country's GDP. I therefore, on behalf of the Uganda Civil Aviation Authority, take this opportunity to congratulate you, Uganda Airlines, for seizing this great opportunity, which is testament to the airline's growing capacity as a key player in the regional and international aviation. It's a bold step forward in connecting Uganda more directly with the rest of the world, as it further opens doors for trade, tourism, collaboration between the two countries. I want to take this opportunity to appreciate the stakeholders who played a significant role in making this happen. I want to more especially extend our appreciation to our own Minister, General Katumba Wamala, who was driving the seat from the front. And I can tell you, from whatever happened, we are here because he was there. And I want to thank the British High Commissioner. The support we received was overwhelming. We called upon you as regulators. We had the training. The team in the UK, Dave, Kev, and the rest of the team, we appreciate that support. We want to appreciate the shareholders, the board of Uganda Airlines, the CEO and management, and I will end up by appreciating Uganda Civil Aviation Authority, the technical team that made this happen. Without the technical team, I don't know where they are. Please stand up. Some of the members from Uganda Civil Aviation Authority, we had a technical team that was geared on this. We remain committed to supporting Uganda's aviation sector and fostering an enable environment for sustainable growth for global competitiveness. I want to reassure you, Ugandans and all travelers, that as a regulator, we have followed the procedures of safety, security, to make sure that Uganda Airlines is flying and it will fly in a safe way. So we want to thank you once again, and we want to encourage many of you to take advantage of this opportunity that has come into your hands. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Maurice. The Honorable Minister of Works and Transport, General Katumba, Your Excellency, the British High Commissioner to Uganda, all of you colleagues, congratulations to Uganda Airlines on this historic and historical day. As Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development, we are so delighted for today for a reason. As anyone who could have predicted my words, we are in the period of tenfold growth. We want Uganda to grow much faster in the next 15 years to become a $500 billion economy. And we are working so tirelessly to ensure that we achieve this. And with Uganda Airlines now flying to London direct from Entebbe, and this is the first time you are going to have a flight from here to London since 2015, October. This is very instrumental for us. We are seeing 3 things, or 4. Number 1, the tourists coming to Uganda now are going to find it cost effective to come here. Number 2, our exporters who are exporting our goods from here to UK and Europe are going to find it quite cost effective. Number three, the investors whom we are looking for to come and invest here will find it cost effective to come here. And number four, our partnership with the UK is going to be deepened, particularly in terms of moving know-how from UK to Uganda, technology. You know, we take for granted when we see just human beings moving around, but that for us as economists, we are seeing know-how moving around, and we are likely to benefit from that because UK is one of the most efficient innovators in the world. I therefore, on behalf of my ministry and my minister who wouldn't be here for reasons beyond control, very delighted to be here. I congratulate Uganda Airlines, and I want to end by assuring everybody that we are ready to continue to invest in Uganda Airlines. We are working on certain investments that they know, and perhaps some of you know, and we think that in the near future we shall be able to have even more direct flights through Entebbe to the rest of the world. I congratulate you once again.
So we've all scrubbed up well because it's a moment in history, isn't it, really? And we've dressed for the occasion. Finally, we are here. This has been incredibly long in the duration, as you've heard from others, and we've been looking forward to it for a long time. And I'm absolutely delighted to be part of what is a historic occasion, because it really is. It's an honour and a privilege to be a passenger today. Now, during my minister's visit, we had Lord Collins, the Minister for Africa, for UN, Commonwealth, Human Rights here just last month. When he was here, we organised a fantastic celebration of this new flight route between our two countries. Now, I was surprised to hear from CEO Jennifer that this is the first time a High Commissioner or an embassy has celebrated a route, but Jennifer, just take this as a sign of how excited we are about the opportunities that this brings. Because as you've heard actually from all of our speakers today, there really is no better time to be launching a direct flight, when our two countries are committed to fostering much stronger links on the trade and the economic side. And it really excites me to see so many Ugandan and British businesses, including some of our British Chamber of Commerce members, either booked on this flight or thinking about how are they going to use this new connection to drive trade, to bring in investment between the UK and Uganda. Now, the latest data shows that Ugandan trade was worth about 860 million. There are many different ways, £1 million, many different ways to carve that up. But whatever happens, I think we can do better than that. So with direct flights, what I'm excited about is we can streamline cargo transport, making it easy for fantastic Ugandan products such as fish and coffee, fruits and vegetables to reach the UK market. As you've heard from PSST, direct means more cost effective, it means quicker, it means lower risk, and it means opportunity. And just to put this quickly into context, on coffee, for example, do you know the UK drinks 98, people think of tea, but the UK drinks 98 million cups of coffee a day. I've done at least 3 this morning. But basically Uganda has just got 1% of the UK's £1 billion coffee market. And I'm hoping that should grow. My team accompanied a Ugandan delegation, including many coffee businesses, to the UK just last week for the London Coffee Festival. Now, this flight wouldn't have happened without the dedication, the hard work, the collaboration between teams in Uganda and the UK. Our UK team, led by Katie Crosby, worked closely with the Uganda Airlines team, headed by CEO Jennifer, with Madam Chair Priscilla, and working very closely with the Ugandan Civil Aviation Authority with Deputy DG Olive. And there's been many, many more involved over the years. And I would say there's a great example of what female leadership can do. Although, Honourable Minister, we recognise that the gentlemen have had a role to play. So. And just putting together this flight, let nobody underestimate what the Ugandan Civil Aviation Authority and Uganda Airlines and the ministry have done to get to this stage. There is a phrase, there's no pain without gain, and I think most definitely your dedication and persistence has paid off. So let me just close by saying we're flying to Uganda today, we're flying to London, we're flying to London on a mission. And that mission is to promote Uganda investment opportunities, and to forge new connections between the government and the private sector. Uganda Airlines are organising a fantastic event tomorrow to celebrate this. And this inaugural flight coincides perfectly with the East Africa Trade and Investment Forum in London on the 21st and the 22nd, bringing together a great mix of UK and Ugandan businesses. I will be there with the purpose of supporting further ties, further economic opportunities between our two countries. And it will benefit both of our countries across the country. Kampala, Kasese, Kisoro, Gulu, across the country, I hope there are opportunities for Uganda, and the same for the UK. So a huge thank you, Uganda Airlines, and for everybody that's been part of organising this flight and this event today. The crane is coming to London. We will fasten our seatbelts. We will put our seats into an upright position. We hope there is no turbulence on this journey to more prosperity and growth. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Trade, Excellency, the High Commissioner. I'll stand on all the protocol. Again, I can see some jittery movements here by the commercial people, and Shakira, they seem to be getting jittery about the time. So I'll not waste a lot of time on this. I want to welcome everybody and to thank all of you for being here to see this dawn of the day. Thank you very much. If I was in the other sector, I would be saying that song, "This is the day that the Lord has made." Thank you very much. We have all waited for this day. It has taken a while, but it is worth, it has come to pass. I want to thank the speakers who have spoken before me, again to say that this is we are opening a new chapter in our air industry, where we have been on the ground for some time. I want to thank everybody who has. I'll just use this to thank people who have been involved. First of all, the PSST, the money man. If you would not give us the money, we would not even have been here for this function. Thank you very much. You have been a bother, but as you understood us, it's a young airline, still growing, a lot of challenges, but you have stood with us. Thank you very much. And I'm very happy to hear the promise that we are going to invest more in this airline, because the demand is growing every day. I want to thank our regulator. Thank you very much for keeping us in check, because if you hadn't, we would not have qualified flying to London. Yes, we had our issues, we fought, sometime in the rooms would be like co-wives, but now we all celebrate. Thank you for keeping us in check, and thank you for making it happen. I want to thank the board. Thank you, board, for guiding the process with the CEO. As all new startups, we had our challenges, but thank you for being there. The British High Commission, thank you. We bothered you. We broke all protocol of the foreign affairs. We never wrote notal verbal through them. We were coming direct to you, but you accepted us. Thank you very much for enabling us to do this. The team from London, which came here and sat with our people and walked us through, please pass on our regards. We really appreciate. I appreciate everybody. I want to appreciate three ladies, because I think this was a baby who was very delicate to be delivered, and it required the three ladies to deliver the baby. Madame Seruka, the chair board, Olive of CAA, and Jennifer. These ladies have worked so hard to see this happen. Thank you very much, and we really appreciate. As you have all heard, we are now the linkage to London. We are not going to London to look for NGOs, no. We are not going to London to ask for donations. We are going to London to do what the PSST has said. Attract investment, investors to come here, and thank you very much, High Commissioner. I have already organized for that. We are going to be facing a team of potential investors. We need to convince them why they should come to invest in Uganda. So all those who are going out there, we must convince those people to come and invest in Uganda. We are going to London, promote trade, because we have all that we can trade with the people in London and beyond. We are going to London to promote tourism, and I'm happy to see the wildlife. I hope you have carried some of those big gorillas, since we are the only country now which still has which still have the big five. So this is the reason why we are going there. And we must not come out empty-handed. We should come back, by the time we come back, with some farm areas which will have farmed. So please, whoever is going on this inaugural trip, it's not just going to have fun and good time. Of course, you'll have a good time, I don't doubt. But come back with something in those areas. Otherwise, I can see that the time is running out. I don't want to stand between I'm done. I can see you are very uncomfortable. So please, I want to thank everybody again. Thank you very much. I even want to thank the critics. The people are criticizing us all the time. Somebody said, you bought these big airplanes just to park them at the airport for show. You should have asked for this slot in London before you bought them. Now, of course, he doesn't know what the process of going to get the slot. But all those critics, thank you very much. Even members of the media who'd write very, very interesting stories at times. But thank you. It was all in good faith, and it has helped us. Whenever a criticism comes, it gives you more energy. It gives you bigger challenge. So thank you, and I want to, again, thank the media, thank my PS. My PS has also had his own challenges. Every time, add more money here, money there. And I don't know how many kilometers has put on his leg walking between my ministry and the PS's office. But all this has now come to pass. Thank you very much, people. Thank you for the occasion. I want to thank His Excellency the President, lastly, for his vision, the strategic vision. I remember when the debate in cabinet, when we were establishing the airline, people are like, what is this? What are you talking about? But you have heard already, we are, I think, capturing about 38% of the passengers through Entebbe, which is very good for the airline, which has just been 5 years old. So I want to thank His Excellency for his vision. Thank you, and I wish all those who are going on the inaugural flight a very safe flight. Please enjoy the ambience of the Airbus. Thank you, and you're welcome.